As a hall committee, when we were looking into the leader grant initially, we had meetings with all our main stakeholder user groups, and out of a very wide wish list, when we asked them sort of what their challenges they were facing, one of the key things that came out as a common factor was access to digital technology, being able to have hybrid meetings, being able to have a display facility for documents during their meetings, and to use something for use as a entertainment and educational resource as well. And the other part to the technology package was it was basically instigated by the local football team, but a lot of other groups were asking about video cameras. But the football team particularly wanted to be able to analyse their play. They were very interested when we said, well, we could actually also have this interactive screen technology, so they can freeze a frame and annotate it. So it can really be a lot of things to a lot of different people. The youth group, I think, has been particularly successful. We came up with the idea of having this sort of drop-in, informal social space that they can just come along to whenever. There's no necessarily structured activities. So they can drop in and out and they can use whatever's there. And we have a group of volunteers who will just monitor and supervise things there.
I think whilst, I would celebrate what is brought to the young people and what they think of it, it's enabled them to look beyond and use it as an educational tool. So it's been used for homework support. We've had opportunities where we've done projects within the youth club where we've accessed it to gain additional information. I know that there is other groups who are benefiting so well. For example, the football team use it for filming. The art group have used it to reach out to other art provisions. And one other thing was the WI, who I know meet on a regular basis, but they've used it both nationally and locally. And I've had other organisations benefit from sharing the provision that we've got here.
Post-COVID, we were still in a situation when we got this equipment that people were trying to encourage people back, but also to be able to include people who weren't able, for whatever reason, to fully participate yet. But I think the volunteering aspect of it has almost been, I think, as important as the technology itself. The fact of bringing people together to do that as part of the project has actually meant a lot of different groups putting volunteers forward, and not just from one group at a time. They've had to collaborate with each other and be flexible and come together to make that side of the project work.
Hwn yw y lle le mae pawb yn ymgynnull. Mae'r gwahanol sefydliadau'n dod yma ar gwahanol nosweithi, a hwn yw'r hwb. A mae fe'n bwysig iawn bod ni'n yn sicrhau bod hwn yn lwyddiant, oherwydd mae yna gostau i redeg lle tebyg i hyn, ond mae fe hefyd yn lle pwysig iawn i gael pob un at ei gilydd. A fi yn teimlo bod prosiectau tebyg i hyn yn sicrhau llwyddiant pentrefi, a hefyd bod y pobl ifanc sydd gyda ni fan hyn nawr, maen nhw'n gwerthfawrogi beth yw bywyd cymunedol.